it means, like, when I speak to my father, he speaks to me in a grown man's voice. He gives to me, straight up. And when I was younger, I was incarcerated, for about altogether about 5 years. I got out when I was about 20, 21. And I went in at 17. And, one thing I was doing that about literacy was reading a lot, or communicating, or reading the Bible, something that uplift my spirit. It was an older guy, elder, called him my grandpa, and he you need to read the Bible. Maybe you'll see things differently. But I may have been talking a little reckless. I think we need to read the Bible, so I started reading the Bible, and it changed me. That know that I'm trying my best to get where I'm going, and that's something that's something I always like to do, is work hard. And you don't want to do this, and it's something that you need to start working on change now, because in the long run you will regret what you have done. Either you'll be incarcerated, or you'll be homeless, or you'll be without a job, no education. But I always tell them it's never too late, and nobody can make that decision except you. So I hope you made the right decision. I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go.
Push for education. We were basically taught in school and at home how to be a mother and how to be a wife. Pushed it in my children's head. It's so important to get that education. Got to have that education. And my goal is to finish my education. Now that I got all my grandchildren out of the way, got my children out of the way, what I mean out of the way, I've helped them in there. I can do me. Oh, this impresses me, where they have fought for our women's right, that we could get an education and that we can work our way up into the work field. Now look at us. We are very educated now, and I am proud of us all. And I tell my girls, this is what you want. Well, I had my great-grandmother. She was a big inspiration to me. Like I say, back then, things were so different. When she was 12 years old, my great-grandfather swapped her, gave her away to have a man paint her barn, to paint his barn. So that was the payment for having this barn thing. Well, here she was 12, telling me they only went to 3 readers back there. But my grandmother says she could remember going under the table playing with the dolls, but she was determined. I think this is where I get my determination, that she was not going to be ignorant. Mm-hmm. So she taught herself to read, to write, and she could. When she told me that story, how she was swapped out for a barn, a barn painting, and how she taught herself, I says, okay, I'm going to teach. I'm going to stick to that. And I'm going to learn what I can learn. If my great-grandmother can do it.
So much better. So much better. So much better. Since I left my brother's side. My brother's side. I feel better. So much better. So much better. Since I left my brother's side.
I definitely want the best for him. So going through all this and overcoming a lot makes me want a whole lot more for him. I mean, it's something that you must do for your future. You know, you have to better yourself. I mean, yeah, for my son and myself, I just can't give up. Good. Because you're accomplishing something that you have been striving to do. So it makes you feel real good about yourself. That you're doing something to better yourself. But me never giving up and continuing and to overcome those obstacles feels good.
Good for you.